హాయ్ హలో వెల్కమ్ టు స్పెషల్ షో. సో ప్రస్తుతం మనము హైదరాబాద్లోని ఎల్ఎన్టీ మెట్రో రైల్లోని కార్పొరేట్ కమ్యూనికేషన్స్ హెడ్ అనిందిత సిన్హా దగ్గరకు వచ్చేసాము. సో ఆవిడతో మాట్లాడి ఆవిడ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ జర్నీ గురించి ఆవిడ మాటల్లోనే తెలుసుకుందాం. Hi ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon to you.
Very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm great, I'm always great.
So you being a successful woman, how do you take it and how do you feel it?
Well, see, success is very perspective, okay? So the definition is different from, it varies from people to people. So what is success to you may not be the success to me. I find a successful day when at the end of the day I go back and I feel that I've done some meaningful, some contribution to myself, my inner self, my intellectual development, and also my professional deliverables, what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
So each day has a different definition of success for me.
Okay.
And I strongly believe in it that is success. If at the end of the day you feel what your targeted work has been completed the way you wanted, the way you had decided. So that is success for me.
Okay ma'am, so it has been, I think your journey has come up to around 29 years if I'm not
this
wrong.
August it would be 29 years of my professional journey.
Okay, so you have handled lots of different positions. So tell us something about your experience.
Okay, actually I started, I was a hardcore aviation professional. I started my journey with aviation. I worked in three major airports like Kolkata Airport, Mumbai Airport, Hyderabad Airport. I used to head the corporate communication for the airports. I was the spokesperson for Mumbai Airport. And I started my journey being in operations. Later on, I switched over to communication. The journey has been wonderful because I always loved doing my work, and I always believed that if one has the right attitude, there is something very beautiful thing which my earlier superior had taught me. He used to say that you should have the right attitude, the 100% attitude, sincerity, dedication, learning work hands-on. If people feel that I have done something good and successfully, then I would say that I never ever thought that this work is not mine. I would not go beyond it, and there is something to learn from every person, every individual, and every step you take. I can learn from every individual and everything in life, every step in life. I think I more or less I would say I sailed very, very comfortably, and again in your words, successfully.
So you being in such high position, I think you also have lots of stress. So what do you do, what works as your stress buster, if I ask you?
Do you have stress when you do your work?
No, I don't.
No, because you love your work.
Okay.
So if you love your work, if you're in the right field, what you're doing, what you wanted to do in life, and you've been fortunate. I would not say everyone is so fortunate about it.
Right.
I have been, I'm thankful to God about it. So I love my work, and the beauty of my work, beauty of corporate communication is every day it's a new day. There is a lot of variations, because I handle many verticals like media relations, I handle branding and marketing communications, digital media, social media, website and all, employee engagement, internal communication, network and advocacy. I am the co-chair for CIA's Telangana's Tourism and Culture Committee. I am the co-chair for ASSOCHAM's National Committee for Ease of Doing Business. I'm the co-chair for Real Estate and Infrastructure and Smart Cities Committee of FTCCI. So these are the industry bodies one needs to be in touch with. A lot of policy changes happen, and you get to network, you get to know what's happening around. So all the verticals are under me, so you can understand the dynamic portfolio I'm lucky to handle. So it can never be a dull, boring day, and it can never be a stressful day.
Okay, so there's no stress at all because
Not at-
it's
and-
just
and
that because you love your work.
I love my work in spite of corporate communication being a department where you have to be alert 24/7.
Right.
Anytime, anything can happen.
Right.
So in spite of that, at the back of your mind, yes, I do keep on checking my phone every 2 minutes, but it's not stressful.
Okay, lovely. And how do you manage? And you know, just now you just said me a big list that you know I am this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. So being all that, how do you manage? You know, with your family and your office work, how do you? Because it's like you know, after listening to you, I was like, oh my God, it's very hectic. How does it?
I actually, you know, it's a male-dominated house I have because I am a husband and 2 sons. So
Okay.
that, you know, majority are men. So one thing I'm saying, you know, not everyone is really fortunate to have that atmosphere what I have, but I would always again say that, you know, a woman needs to create that atmosphere. My house, at least my home, everyone does everything if needed.
Okay.
There is no such work, this is a man's work and this is a woman's work.
Okay.
Okay, if needed, like you know, I can leave my house to my children and my husband if I'm going on tours. When my husband goes, we look after. When my son goes for some work, we look after, and we have 2 pets also. So
Oh.
yeah, so there is nothing that in my house someone says, this is a woman's work, this is a man's work.
This should be done by women and this is men's work.
Everything.
No, it's like equal.
Everything from running a washing machine to, I mean, from daily chores, everything. Even if I can do, he can do, he does, they do. So it's that atmosphere. So that gives you a sense of comfort.
Right.
You know, so, and another thing I would really, on Women's Day, I would tell all the women around, never feel guilty if you're coming late at home after work. If your work demands long hours, please continue. Don't feel guilty. You're doing something for, not only for money, but for your emotional development, your intelligence, you know,
Right.
for your developing your intelligence also. So never feel guilty about it. Yes, our requirement is little more, because I feel mothers and the lady of the house are the best CEOs.
Right.
Okay, because they handle from finance to HR to facilities, all the departments.
Right. True.
Okay, so that demand, yes, maybe we are better at it, so you know the responsibility is more on us.
Right.
But I think for every household, that sense of distribution of work, delegation of work should be there. Then only a woman can run her professional career very successfully.
So please let us know that what are the initiatives you take so that you know passengers board metro rail more than any other travel vehicles or all.
Okay, so you as in Hyderabad Metro
Yes,
Rail.
Hyderabad Metro.
So see, Hyderabad is a city where you would see a lot of luxury cars.
Right.
And in fact, I stayed in Bombay, but trust me, the luxury cars, the brands which I see on Hyderabad, the road, not to be seen in Mumbai even. So it's really very challenging to convince people that leave the road. You can really save traffic and adopt metro more. If you see the foreign countries, many Hollywood film stars like Keanu Reeves and Justin Trudeau of Canada, everyone, they also travel in metro. So that psychology, that concept is yet to set in us Indians. And especially for Hyderabad, the traffic, the way it is growing,
Right.
people themselves should understand this. So the basic, the theme, what we have for, just promoting Hyderabad metro is that, save the environment, have a safe travel. Safety is of very big importance in today's date, especially for women. Many people, we have a lot of women travel working in high-tech city. So you will find that line full of IT people traveling because they have understood it.
Right.
So different initiatives we do. We are working with many corporates to provide, as a tie-up to provide last mile connectivity, buses and all. we are arranging for feeder service. Then we have metro cards, which saves a lot of time instead of standing in the queue and getting your tickets. We have a T-Sawari app. Okay, so if you download that app, you can have the locations and tickets and train times, everything there. So that is, if you can, we have free Wi-Fi at the stations. So these are the different promotions we do to lure people, if I may call it. Also, we have some programs like, in a month, suppose you have traveled a metro for the maximum number of times, we invite you to the station and we, honor you, we thank you over a small, maybe a memento or something. Then we have a lot of, other than this operational part. Of course, the main focus for any operation is to run the train, and with utmost safety. So that is the focus point.
Right.
So that, of course, we keep in mind. We have increased the train timing. On special occasions, what we do is we increase the train number and the timing also. We give special trains. Like this IPL coming, you'll find extra trains being provided till midnight when we have Sunrises match here. So these are the one. Other than that, we do a lot of activities which involve social cause. Like recently we had twice we had two orphanage. We tied up with two orphanage and we gave them a free ride to give them that experience. And it was wonderful seeing the small kids, looking out of the window. You or me may not understand it because we have seen the world, but for them, riding in a metro and seeing the world outside, those expressions, those smiles are priceless.
Beyond words.
Beyond any
explanation.
And it really brings tears to your eyes. So we do such activities. Then we do some eco-friendly, like Green Ganesha. Every year we collect all the newspapers from the stations and we help in building that Green Ganesha. Then we recently got from Devnar Foundation, we got blind children. We have, our stations have tactile flooring and different very friendly, using of the metro for the visually challenged people. So we got them and we gave them some sort of a crash course that this is the way you travel. Of course, we have our people in the station where any visually challenged or physically challenged people come, they are giving special attention, attendance also, that we do.
Okay, ma'am. So can you please tell us something about your loco, pilots here?
Oh yes, we are very proud about the fact that we have close to 40 loco pilots working for us, and the inaugural train which took our Honorable Prime Minister of India when Hyderabad Metro inaugurated. A lady loco pilot drove the train.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And it's a very difficult job, as you understand that they have to go through a lot of training, psychometric tests, because they have to go through the stress level. Though it's automated, our train runs on the CBTC technology, that is automated technology, but then they have to be completely in control to face any emergency situation.
Right.
Not only about the technical issues of the train, but there can be anything, in the train also which they need to stop the train or accordingly deal with it.
Right.
So they have been doing wonderfully well. And also L&T Metro Rail, we have many departments, very crucial departments like project, finance, insurance, where people, for ladies are, working very successfully, and of course station controllers also, along with the loco pilots.
Okay.
So when a lady station controller, in her shift, she is the overall controller of the station.
Right.
So that is one of the beautiful thing which we Hyderabad Metro Rail have. And yes, this is what can be a better women empowerment example than this, that we have around 40 women
loco pilots. Wow, lovely. Okay, ma'am. So you being such a successful woman, who's your inspiration first?
Not one woman to be in particular. As I said, I mentioned earlier that I love learning from everyone. like you are inspiring me to look beautiful.
Oh.
Okay, to try to look beautiful. You know, I'll tell you a small example. A cab driver in Singapore was a big inspiration for me. I found a lady cab driver. She was about 59 years.
Oh.
Okay, so I just called her, and when I was traveling, she was with full music on and full decked up and all. So I just loved her. I said, where do you get this energy? So she taught me that you have to be happy and you have to love yourself more. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others.
Right.
So that was a big learning from me, big inspiration. My grandmother was a big inspiration for me. My mother is a big inspiration for me. You know, my grandmother was she was a freedom fighter.
Oh.
And she used to phenomenally well cook, write poems, stories. You know, she was a very successful outer world person and also domestic person.
Right.
My mother, I get immense strength from her. Seeing the way she at 80 years, she stays all by herself, alone, independent.
Oh.
And if you really call about role model, I respect a lot Mrs. Sudha Murthy.
Okay. And what quality of her do you?
Her professionalism, her the thought that you've got enough, now please give something to the society.
Okay.
Okay, and she's been a very, very successful lady. You need immense strength to step back and let your husband work.
Right.
In spite of you being highly qualified. So it shows the inner strength of a person.
True.
So her philosophy, how she wrote a letter to J.R.D. Tata in those times. In fact, she was not, that time Tata did not include women. So she wrote a letter that why I am fit for this job and most qualified. Why you cannot take me? And she got that job.
Right.
So that is that fighting spirit in her, the confidence in her. When she studied in the university, she was the only lady student.
Right.
Okay, so those are, big inspiration for me.
Okay.
So other than each and every woman who I come across, from my security guard, the lady downstairs, to my team members, I have 2 ladies, to you, to each and every woman, there is always something to learn. You just have to know what is good for you to learn. Otherwise, my idol is always will be Sudha Murthy.
Okay, ma'am. So even in today's world, men or some females think that, you know, they are not ready to explore. You know, they think that women can't do, you know, anything or everything. So what is the message which you would like to give to them?
To the young generation?
Not young generation, but the women's. They're not ready to explore, you know, still they are like, you know, no, women's are to be like that, you know, we should be home. So what kind of message would you like to give them?
I don't think really, that's a fact in today's date. People are exploring different opportunities, and not only that, moving out from the comfort of their home and going and working in other cities. They are doing that, and that's the reason we have so many women in varied fields also. Yes, you see a trend of the young gen mostly going on IT and all. There is still, yes, I agree, there's a belief that some particular work is for women, not everything. But I think women gradually they are breaking that myth. They are very practical. Today's generation is very practical. Only one thing what I feel would be my message is be a little more tolerant and patient about what you're doing, whether personal life or professional life. Everything, the emotional factor I find is little coming down, maybe with the hardcore practical surrounding what you're having. Never compromise on hard work, your self-esteem and self-respect. I have seen people saying that, at times we could not. So if you could not, maybe that you have accepted that to be safe for your personal interest. Yes, there can be a situation where if you confront the situation where your self-esteem is being challenged, that you may be disturbed from that comfortable situation. So later on you cannot complain about it. Never compromise on hard work, self-esteem. Always believe that everything what I'm doing is a learning step for me. So there is nothing called this is not my work in when you are joining a job. Put in your best. These are the struggling years. I would not say struggle, years where you have the physical energy to give more hard work. So do that, and money will come. Young gen nowadays, first is money, they run
First
after
money,
money.
then.
Money will come with success. So that is all I would say. Another thing is, I have seen the young generation, the learning window is very tight, you know. Just open the learning window, including, you know, I go to different platforms, to colleges, institutions for as a speaker. When I ask them how many of you all read newspaper, hardly will find people raising their hand.
Right.
You know, so read more. Everything cannot be so like a capsule in your InShots or other apps. So
Right.
what happens is, you know, your ability to analyze the situation goes little low. So think what you're doing. Don't just be a part of the cattle, and if so, okay, the group is doing this, so let me also. First you understand what is happening, whether you really believe in it, and for knowing that, you have to study, you have to
Right.
read. So the reading habit I find little less in
Today's
generation. So that learning window should be really open to develop yourself as a better individual also.
Wow, lovely words, actually very inspiring words. And finally, I would like to ask you that, you know, what kind of initiative are you taking, or are you in a plan for this L&T Metro Rail Hyderabad for women's?
As an employee?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Focus is more on recruiting, you know, women.
Right.
Wherever there is a vacancy.
Okay.
Okay, and as I told you, for women loco pilots,
Right.
so we are having such a huge number with them. Station controllers, many different departments, they have women leaders. Like in my MD's cabinet, if I may say, I'm a woman leader. I'm the only woman leader. There will be more.
Okay.
So inclusion is very much here.
Very inspirational words, and that was pleasure having you on the show.
It's my pleasure as well. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and that you have thought that I can, I can give few words which might not, I don't know, to the benefit of women, and especially the lady of the next generation.
Of course, they were very inspiring actually, and a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. ఓకే వ్యూవర్స్, చూసారు కదా స్పెషల్ షో. ఇంకో షోలో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. అంతవరకు చూస్తూనే ఉండండి వనితా టీవీ.